Hello, everyone. Time for the daily update for the 16th of January. All right, so first full day back, got a decent amount done. Basically, the largest problem with the caching features and everything moving really slow, that got solved today, which was a really good. Could have been really bad, but like I said, very productive day. Got a lot of stuff done. So let's just go ahead and run through all the things that changed. All right, so caching features. So basically, everything, all the special effects from custom features is now going to be saved when you open your character. So basically, that loading time, there was already kind of loading time in anyway, but now there's kind of feedback, yeah, there. So basically, what's happening there is it's loading all your features and getting all the special effects together so that they can be used again, reused when you're going through all of the when you're calculating all your ability scores and extra bonuses and stuff like that. So all right, so that's that. That went really well. I'm pretty happy with how it is moving forward. Adding all the other special effects that should work pretty well still. So the next thing that I wanted to uh, kind of take advantage of or kind of fix was spell selection, and there's some improvements that you'll see here in a second that I added. One small thing is if you press the bottom right total pages, it takes you to the end rather than opening up the menu. Like if you press the current page, it will like I pressed 14 there, it opens up the menu, or you can press the 17 and then it will take you to the end. So I changed that just because, I mean, if you want to open up the menu, just press the one that you're on. But if you want to jump all the way to the end, then you can press the back one. So I think that's a good fix, or a nice little change. All right, so the next thing was spells. There was a pretty huge bug that actually affected one of my games. I was a paladin level 1, and the app said that I could pick spells at level 1, but paladins don't get spells until level 2. So basically, because I cheated, we survived the first goblin ambush in Mines of Phandelver. So I'm gonna take it as a win, but I didn't intentionally cheat. But it's good that I noticed that. So that's properly handled. I know some of the classes and stuff were getting prepared spells and known spells, so that was another problem. So that's handled better now. The other thing is, when you select spells, it's going to come up with this interface so that you can actually search in comparison to the other interface that you're familiar with is this one, which is a little bit more clunky. Or it's not really clunky, it's just not as uh, reader friendly. So this, I think, is going to be a lot better. You'll also notice that there is smarter searching for spells. So basically, you'll see prepared here. You're a level 1 artificer. It only shows you level 1 spells, or whatever you have the slots available. So, like, let's say we make a level 5 artificer has 2 level 2 slots. So let's go ahead and change to level 5. And then I can kind of show you what happens here. So basically, if we do prepared, it's going to show 1 and 2 spells and then nothing else, because that's all you can only select spells which you have the slot to cast. So there's a little bit smarter showing you what you can select, which is nice. It was getting kind of confusing because it showed every single spell that was available, rather than showing you the limited number that you have. So that's nice. So that's fixed. So basically, in here in character creation and then in level up, that has been updated. So that's good. The jump to last, and then the other thing that was added here is, and it's going to get pretty awesome, is quick rolling. So basically, you'll recognize the old quick rolling interface, but this is the new one. So basically, not only does it roll it for you right away so that you don't have to do the extra presses, because this is supposed to be quick roll, right? So basically it rolls it for you right away, and then you can re-roll it, and it has our good old skulls or confetti when you get a crit. And then you can restart and then add things if you want. Let's say you want to add advantage or something, and then uh, it's going to give you a lot more flexibility. But once the special effects are up and ready and the custom features, it's going to already, when you start rolling this, it's going to be like, does any of your features give you advantage on strength ability checks? And then it's already going to have advantage in here. So that's where the real power is going to come in. Same thing with, let's say you have brutal critical, it's going to add the critical strike with anything over 19 or something like that. So I'm really excited for what this is going to be able to do. And then that's there. So that's going to be in the next update. That's going to be available for saving throws, skill checks, and then just standard. Initiative too. That's kind of simple, and then just base rolls as well. So that's there for that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys, and I tried to explain it yesterday, was the spells and the equipment. You'll see here I added a search bar. So basically you're going to be able to move that search bar to the top just like the journal is now, and then you'll be able to have the table with all of your weapons and equipment or spells taking up the whole screen, rather than that extra stuff taking up space when you don't really need it. You want to look at all your spells, this will let you take up the whole screen and use that. I have a little bit of work to do. You see that bottom one is kind of getting covered by the bottom buttons, but for the most part, I'm liking what is here with that. I still need to get the search bar actually working, but the search bar is good because it lets you pull down. It's like an anchor point for you to pull down to see the other stuff there. So all right, so that is what got worked on today. Tomorrow, the other another small fix was, I know that for the iPhone 5 and those smaller devices, I made a change to like skill selection and that wrapping list to make it smaller so you can actually see all of them, but it actually caused a problem, or it made it so that you can't press any of the buttons. So I fixed that as well. That will be available in the next update. In the meantime, if you create any characters, you can just kind of skip that part and then add your skills when you create the character. So tomorrow, I think we're looking at, let's get a look at the board. I think finishing up quick rolls. Maybe we'll try to bring back the quick rolls for equipment. That would be really nice if I could get that to work. Kind of show the true power of that. But I probably should focus on the custom features and special effects. So we'll see what I feel like doing tomorrow. But I have 20 items on the list right now, so never missing out on work. All right, until tomorrow, thanks for watching. Yeah, bye.